welcome to mathematics class. I am Miss Amy. It is very good to have you here with me today. Today, we're going to be learning how to count in hundreds, tens, and ones. Now, I want you to take a look here. We have some shapes. Now, when you see a cube, one single cube, that represent ones. And then when we see this, it looks like a rod. It's long. That is a group of tens. And then we see this flat shape. That is hundreds. That represent hundreds. So let us take a look again. We have ones, tens, and hundreds. Remember these shapes because these shapes are going to help us to count or to call a number. Okay, boys and girls? Now, when you see one cube, it represents ones. That means it is the number 1. Now, when you see this long rod, that represents tens. One of the rod means 10, the number 10. Then we have the flat shape. This flat shape means it is hundreds. Now, one of this shape is 100. One of the shape means it is the number 100. Okay, boys and girls? Now let us take a look here. Now here you have your hundreds, tens, and ones columns. However, there are no numbers here. They are only shapes. So we need to get a number by looking or reading these shapes. So let us take a look in our ones column. We can see six single cubes. They are not attached together. They are by themselves. So therefore, this number is 6. Let us hop over now to our tens column. In our tens column, we can see 4 rods or 4 long shapes. Now that means that this number in our tens column is 4. Okay? Now when we go over to our hundreds column, we can see they are 3 flat shapes. Those 3 flat shapes, one of them represent 100. So we have 100, 200, 300. So this number in our hundreds column will be 3. The number 3 in the hundreds column means 300. Okay? So the number here that these shapes are showing will be 346. So the number is 346. So let us now take a look at another one. In this picture, you can see there are some shapes, but they are no numbers. And they want us to find the number. So we can use these shapes to get the number. Let us take a look in our ones column. In our ones column, we can see 7 single cubes. That means that number is 7 because 1 cube means or represent 1. So if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the number will be 7. Now take a look in our tens column. We don't have any shapes there. There isn't any shape there. So the number there will be 0. Now when we go over to our hundredths column now, take a look at our hundredths column. We can see 6 shapes. One of these shapes represent or means 100. So let us count in hundreds. We have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, and 600. Very good. Now the number 600, when we write it in this column, it's going to be represented by the number 6. So the number here will be 607. 607. I have one more for us to do. Here we have the ones column, the tens column, and the hundreds column. In our ones column, we don't have anything, so we write 0. In our tens column, we can see there are 3 long rods there. One rod means 10. So 10, 20, 30. The number 30 is represented by 3 tens. 3 tens means 30. Now we go over to our hundredths column. In our hundredths column, we can see 6 blocks. 6 blocks. Now those blocks, one of them means or represent 100. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. Now 600ths means 600. So 600 plus 30, which is a 3 tens, equal 630. 630. So boys and girls, remember these shapes. The flat one here, it means it is 100ths. Then we have the rods or the long ones, which means one of them is 10. 1 tens. And then we have the single ones, which means ones. So I have an exercise here for us to do together. Now take a look. They're very colorful. Now, the first one, we have 3 different sets of shapes. We have the yellow is the square flat one, and then we have the red, which is the long one, and then the blue ones are the single ones. So tell me, boys and girls, how many ones do we have? 4 ones. How many tens do we have? 3 tens. And how many hundreds do we have? 2 hundreds. So our number will be 234. 234. 2 of the yellow ones means 200. 3 red ones means 30. You can remember 1 means 10. So 10, 20, 30. And the 4 loose ones. So the number, if we add all of these numbers together, we will get 234. Okay, boys and girls? Now I want you to work the second one for me. Take a look at the second one. We have the yellow flat one. We have 2 of the red ones, and we have 3 of the blue ones. That number will be, can anybody tell me? number will be 123. 123. One yellow one, which is the 100s, the two red ones would be the 10s, and the three blue ones will be the 1s. And if we add all of these numbers, we will get 123. This is how we count, or we add 110s and 1s. Okay, boys and girls? So the next time you see shapes like these, you will know how to get a number. Okay, boys and girls? So until next time, this is Miss Amy saying goodbye, everyone.